It might not be. Right, yeah, it is working. Hello everyone, I'm Mini Monkey. I'm coming at you today with episode 2 of Euro Truck. Now you might be wondering why that this isn't a Scania. I decided to change lorry since I was able to get the 600 horsepower engine quite quickly on into the game. I managed to get it when it's about level 6, and as you see I have done quite a bit off camera. Currently I am heading on to the M25 just outside of London. We're heading to Amsterdam today, and one thing that I have noticed about a change of vehicle is that changing from the 360 brake horsepower engine, I managed, well, changing into the 600 from the 300, like on slopes like this, I'm able to pull a lot easier, but unfortunately I saved in a really bad spot on the slip road. Use even numbers for the shifting. You will see that once I get to a certain gear, about 10th, you will start to see that I will start to use odd numbers of a gear, because it's just easier to get up to top speed quicker. Well, to any speed that I want, really. But yeah, I'm so glad that I changed lorries from the Scania to the Volvo. The Volvo is so much better. I've done a route from, how was it? It was from Frankfurt down to Lyon, and along this stretch here it was pulling up the hills nicely, and along here it was pulling up the hills nicely, which I'm really pleased about. Full lights on, main beam. We are going to be catching the ferry over from Felixstowe, I think. Yeah, Felixstowe. He's a bit retarded to slow us down. And a bit of engine brake. Ooh, that was loud. Remind me not to do that one again. Use engine brake. Is that always the turbo that I can hear in the background there? I know at the moment you can hear the retarder, but once I get past the green, like hear a bit of a whine. It sounds like got a turbo. But yeah, also I know that this video is a bit late coming out. That was just because I couldn't get the audio working on the videos. For some reason XSplit just did not want to want to take audio from my headset onto program, put that onto fuel. Ooh. Has there just been a speed limit change? Possibly. Hover around the 15 mark. Please don't damage the front. Also, one thing that I have found with the realistic physics mod is that if you go too fast over, well, down from a steep slope or up onto a steep slope or a curb, you tend to smash in the front of your truck. We've just had a 50-mile-per-hour sign. Do about 45. We're going a bit too quick around here. The retard to slow us down. And I know some of you are probably asking why not use the brakes instead of the retarder or the engine brake. The retarder is mainly used for slowing down lorries with heavy load, and the brakes are mainly used for stopping or slowing down at a slow speed. "200 yards." That's what those little chevrons, the green and white chevrons, mean it. 100 yards, 200 yards, 300 yards. In case you didn't know. Now, most of the junctions on this game in England are not like that. Hold on a moment. Just had a bit of family come in then. Go over into the proper lane. So we'll probably stick with the Volvos now, since I have discovered that even from an early start, Volvos have incredibly powerful engines compared to other trucks on the game. I think there's a 800 horsepower engine. I'll let some of these out. Since the AI aren't overly good at this, the whole giving way side of things. And if you haven't watched the last video and you're wondering what I'm using to steer, I am using a Logitech Attack 3 joystick. I am, and I'm hoping for after Christmas I'm able to get a Logitech G27 wheel H shifter and pedals, because I've heard incredibly good reviews with them on this game, and just I want to see about it. I've watched setup videos, just fingers crossed that the next few weeks there'll be hints of me getting one. And also, another thing that I love about this engine is that even pulling a 24-ton load from the Eurotunnel, you know, when you go down into the Eurotunnel on Euro trucks, then you tend to have an awfully steep slope going down and coming up. I need to be in the other lane. Getting fourth and handbrake on. It is incredibly... The retarder is brilliant at slowing the truck down and having this thing pulling up from the steep slope into, well, out of the Eurotunnel. I must be put it up. Is that it? Yeah, I think this is it. Is seriously brilliant. And stop. No, I knew we should have gone on the channel tunnel because it tends to cost a lot going on ferry. And yes, I am now freelance driving. I'm now waiting for level 10 so I can unlock another engine, and I think it's the 6x2 chassis. Alright, quickly. Gameplay. Take that off miles. I always hate this bit. Getting out of these junctions here are a nightmare, what I find. And also another reason why I want to get the Logitech G27 is that cleaner, well, I wouldn't really say cleaner, just smoother gear shifts. Like, that wasn't particularly clean because it sort of went from 7th to 5th to 6th and sort of quite slowly, but with the H shifter things are a hell of a lot easier. Because at the moment I've on my joystick I've got the gear shifts to shifting up, it's on button number 5 and shifting down is button 4. Sometimes you're trying to skip gears and you basically have to cycle through every single gear to get to the gear you want, where if you use the H shifter you can take it out of gear, push the clutch down. I suppose you push the clutch down before you take it out of gear, otherwise you stall. And select whatever gear you want. And I've had bad experiences with this corner. I tend to take it a tad too fast, and the trailer, especially one like this, wants to drag you over. Now I'm going to want to get into this lane. Hello, Rotterdam. Clear the other way. One thing that I'm gonna try and make more accurate while shifting gears is take throttle off, shift gear, throttle back on, but in some cases I won't be able to do that. Like if I'm going uphill, I don't particularly want to use all the revs, use all the momentum, shift down a couple of gears, throttle all the way up, and basically stop. And so on the odd occasion, well, so I might pull the throttle down, shift gear, throttle back up, and simulate a clutch being there, but most of the time I will just flick it across like that. And yes, you will notice that I will be changing gears quite a lot, because I am quite picky when it comes to choosing the gear. Oh, airplane! Now, this is sort of stuff you need a retarder for. What the hell was that? What the... I don't have a clue what the hell that was. If you would... Oh, airplane. If you know what happened there, please, can you just comment what happened there, because I am scared. Perhaps I was scared. Ah, perhaps it's realistic physics. Oh, we're at an airport. We're probably at... yeah, Amsterdam airport. Yeah, I think I know what happens. Oh. Yeah, what happened was, like I was on about with realistic physics, if you go down a hill too fast and there's a little sharp... ooh, a sharp little bit on the bottom where you go back to straight level ground, it will clip, and I think that is what happened there. I think. One thing that I tend to like to do is always keep the parking lights on. I don't know why, but I just like doing that. 27 kilometers to go. 25. And shift it into 12th. And we're at this horrible spot. Touch of engine brake there, since it was a bit more efficient Let's kill off the RPM there. And also, sometimes you will probably see me shoot off when I'm not expecting it, because this vehicle has so much power under it. I need to go in this lane. Excuse me, car, can you please let me across? Now, baby. And I am terrible at parking the trailers, so I do auto park. Oh, apparently they are letting me out. Well, thank you. I'm gonna hit the sign, aren't I? Oh no. If you guys have any feedback about this series that I'm putting up, all your comments will be welcome, and if you can tell me how well this has recorded, because I hate hearing my voice. I don't know if anybody else gets that, and they listen to their own voice on the recording. You don't like listening to your voice. That's why I have, so I don't particularly like to watch my videos back. If I do, I turn the audio off. But if you have any routes that you sort of want me to take, any sort of modifications you think would be good for having on the Volvo, it will be greatly appreciated. Now I want to go and stay over. Nope, not yet. I want to go over here now. Now, how the hell are lorries meant to get into the I don't know what it's called now, the Tamari entrance? Hold on a moment. I bet you might hear some things in the background, but yeah, I'm gonna park up and call that on part 1 of episode 2 over. I'll probably go and upload this as soon as I finish, and then get next part out. Yeah, quite a nice bit of XP, not a lot. Yeah, I can't wait till I get to level 10. So, I have been Mini Monkey, take it easy.